It's time now for Focus, and it is 1 year to the day since the Islamic State group overran Mosul in Iraq. Today, thousands of people who fled the city and the surrounding province are in training, aiming to take back their land and their lives. Our reporters Mohammed Salih and Selim El Medeb visited their training camp, located less than 20 kilometers from Mosul.
Push the handle forward. Concentrate on the viewfinder. Better than that.
Damn it.
This morning, the machine gun jammed almost every other shot.
Where's the hammer?
The majority of these men were civilians with no military experience. Only a third of them have ever borne arms before.
Good. Good.
The accuracy isn't always what you'd expect. But it doesn't stop this inept shooter from a completely disproportionate display of confidence.
Shoot 3 times standing here, then you kneel and you shoot.
Wissam was a serving member of the army.
Back off a little, sir.
During the fall of Mosul. He wishes to remain anonymous.
Get up. Switch your weapon to automatic and run towards them.
Like Wissam, many prefer not to reveal their identity because they still have family in enemy territory. Just 3 days before our meeting, Wissam's father and brother-in-law were assassinated by the jihadists.
They have no mercy, no compassion, nothing like that. I'm very motivated to fight. Each one of us can take on 600 of them. I repeat, one of us is worth 600 of them. We're ready to fight and we're very effective.
But their grandiose claims barely conceal the lack of experience of most of these refugees. For now, the camp can only accommodate 1,000 recruits. So the 8,000 volunteers who have already been enlisted will have to be trained in turns. As a result, the fighters won't receive more than a month's training. In such a short period of time, the instructors struggle to install a minimum of discipline. This former officer in Saddam Hussein's army nevertheless hopes that last June's nightmare scenario will not repeat itself.
Soldiers obey orders, so when they received an order to withdraw, their morale collapsed and the army was disbanded. But today, it's different. Things will change radically. We are here to fight to the death.
I swear that when I return to Mosul, it'll be them or me. I keep my funeral shroud with me. Let them see me. Show my face on all the TV channels. They killed my uncle in front of my eyes. By God, I swear, it's them or me.
All the communities of Nineveh province are represented here. The Sunni Arab majority, Turkmen Shias, Kurds, Christians, and Yazidis. Wa'ad Said is part of the latter community, who've been particularly persecuted by the Islamic State organization.
Those jihadists have committed numerous atrocities. They abducted and raped our women and girls. They killed our brothers. We Yazidis, with all the other communities, will hunt them down wherever they are, and we will eliminate them.
Between training sessions, we find Wa'ad in his quarters. The young man remembers the arrival of jihadists in his village near Mount Sinjar.
My wife had just given birth. In fact, she had delivered the day before. We were refugees on the mountain. For 5 days, there was no food, no milk, no nappies for the baby. I saw 3 elderly people, 2 men and a woman, die before my very eyes. Those images will stay in my mind forever, even after the destruction of the Islamic State group.
Wa'ad's father has also volunteered. He served for 18 years in Saddam Hussein's army and believes he knows how to defeat the jihadists.
They use suicide car bomb attacks and place IEDs along the roads. But our demining teams can defuse their bombs. Then, coalition aircrafts can bomb them and our forces can move forward.
But the problem is they're desperately lacking resources. The National Mobilization Force is mainly financed by Nineveh province's authorities in exile. Turkey provides weapons, instructors, and equipment. The government in Baghdad is supposed to take charge of wages, but of the 2,500 men who have already been trained, only 800 have received their pay.
We ask the central government on an almost daily basis to provide us with weapons, equipment, and everything else that we need. But so far, Baghdad has not given us the help that we require.
The force's officials estimate they will need at least 10,000 men before they can become operational. They actually hope to train more than double this number, but at current rates, they're unlikely to go on the offensive before next year. So for now, the jihadists, who are only 10 kilometers behind these mountains, have nothing to fear.